My name is Damian Pardo, and this is the first time that I run for political office. I'm a Miamian. I was raised in Miami. My father was a pathologist at Veterans Administration and a professor at the University of Miami for 40 years. My mother was a Dade County school teacher for 30 years. I grew up across Merry Christmas Park in Coconut Grove and attended St. Hugh School. From there, I went to Belen Jesuit, then Georgetown, and I ended up graduating with a master's in management from the University of Miami. I've lived in Coconut Grove for 28 years. I've lived in now Morningside for 24 years, and I've worked in downtown Miami for 20. I have deep roots in my community, and that's important. When the cameras weren't rolling and no one was watching, for 35 years, I've accomplished goals thought unattainable at the time. I began my volunteerism as a hotline worker on the phones at Health Crisis Network, Today Care Resource. I founded Save Dade, and I helped pass the Human Rights Ordinance. I co-founded Forward Miami, produced the Gay Ocho Festival. I have served on many boards nationally and locally. I served on Miami Foundation, and I continue to serve today on Vizcaya Museum and Gardens Board. I have only dedicated time, money, skills, and passion to my community. I have never received any money in return. I have held many leadership and managerial roles. I believe understanding finance is the key in order to challenge the city, particularly when it comes to our loss of traffic funding, climate resiliency, and to bloated commissioner budgets. We need someone who can restore that funding. Also, by having advocated for marginalized people and all kinds of people for decades, I've developed a unique ability to build community and build coalitions in ways that other people cannot. I would ask everyone to please look at candidate qualifications and please don't fall for the Miami Special, filled with false promises and gimmicks that disappear just like the candidate right after the campaign. Who we were and whatever skills we bring is exactly who you will have for the full term in office. Let's set the stage a moment for the city of Miami. We have a mayor under an FBI investigation. We have Commissioner Joe Carroyo that delivered a $63.5 million verdict and a $2.5 million potential liability for the residents of the city of Miami. We have Commissioner Alex Diaz-La Portilla that was just arrested on money laundering and bribery charges. And we have a city attorney that's been implicated in a scheme to profit and placing elderly and disabled people at a disadvantage. We also have commissioners that are sitting on the dais that are simply silent. Silence is complicit. It feels like residents are being managed while moneyed interests are being served. We deserve better, and I can help. And that's the reason that as a candidate, I'm not accepting any special interest money. I want to be your advocate. I want to see and hear you. I know that problems may not be solved easily or fast, but I really want people to feel heard and seen and empowered. And by doing so, I'm positive that our best days are ahead of us. I have been a professional and a true public servant for 35 years.